First of all, you wake up this morning and you hear about the stuff in Vegas. It just seems like things keep happening in our country. It's extremely sad. And I know it touches a lot of different people's lives in a lot of different ways. So just reach out to them, and I can't say anything, but I'm very extremely sad about all these situations that keep happening. Someday it's got to stop. So I'll take any questions at this time.
Coach, was the first time you had that 5 at offensive line out there after looking on film? What did you see from them?
I thought we did some good things. They are extremely talented on defense. They have some excellent pass rushers. And we didn't have any really missed assignments. They just beat us a few times on that. They were, they're a talented bunch, and we needed to hold them a little bit more a few times, and we did a lot of times. That's the case with those guys. And I thought that overall they did okay. I didn't think they did great, but I thought they did good enough for us to win. We had some opportunities to make some plays, and we just didn't finish a couple things that we needed to finish. That we were there, we executed, did it, and just didn't finish it. And you make a couple of those, or it's a different ball game. But I thought they played well enough for us to win. Did they play as good as we would like? No. Are they talented pass rushers? Yes.
It seemed like Steven Montez has taken the next step from a pocket awareness standpoint.
Yeah, Steven did some good things in the game, no doubt. He ran the ball well. We saw some things that we could do with him running the football, and he was able to run the ball well and stay healthy on that, which is extremely important. And I thought he did some good things in the passing game.
Coach, a lot of your passes on offense have been, the short checkdowns, bubble screens, whatnot. Do you kind of anticipate trying to stretch the field more going forward?
Yeah, we had a lot of stretch the field in the game the other night. You need to go back and watch the video, and we didn't hit a few of them, and we hit a few of them, and we had some downfield throws. You're not going to throw it down. If you throw it downfield all the time, and they're just going to play back all the time. You got to mix it up and give what they give you and do that.
Our team's playing a lot more high safety on you guys because of the speed you have at wide receiver. Or are they playing deeper safety on you?
They are a little bit at times. They mix up. Every team has a different scheme they're doing on that, and we had. It just depends. Sometimes it depends on your formation. Depends on the situation in the game. On that, they didn't press quite as much because our guys can beat them off the line, so you're getting a little bit more off corner type thing on that situation.
How's Trey Udofia this morning?
He's doing better.
Will he play this week?
I don't know yet.
He took a pretty hard hit. I know he came back.
Yeah, he took a very vicious, illegal, malicious hit, and I think those guys on those situations should be thrown out of the game. That's as much as targeting is and putting out of the game, and I think that should be looked at as to me, that's a lot more vicious than a lot of the targeting calls that kids are getting thrown out of the game for, because some of the targeting calls, they're not meaning to hit the guy. We're standing late after a play and you maliciously try to take a guy out and you hurt him, that guy should be thrown out of the game. And that's what they should be doing. And we need to look at that as a rule. And we need to refocus on the targeting, because that was truly intent. And I think there's a difference.
That rule has evolved since they put it in. Is that something you feel like should still be evolving and probably
the targeting rule? I think it should still be. I think it should still be evolving, and it keeps evolving. And it's a very good rule. I'm not against the rule. I'm just against how we sometimes enforce it. And maybe it should be like you do in hockey. I've read a few things and talked to a few people. There's a penalty in hockey. You sit out a little bit. If you get really bad, then you get kicked out. Minutes. There ought to be maybe something to that effect. And I saw a couple on television. I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Kids are going in to hit people, and the guy ducks at the last second, and the guy hits him with his head, and he's trying to go in high, and you can see him try to, and then you see other plays where they don't tackle the guy, and the guy keeps running. It's a fine line there. But a truly intent to hurt someone, like was happening in our game, that guy should have been thrown out of a football game. And I think if our kids would have done one of those things, he should be thrown out of a football game.
Do you anticipate kind of going and talking to the higher ups with the NCAA about that hit?
No, I won't. I mean, I'll let everybody take it the way that the same protocol we always go through. I'm not going to jump over any other protocol. They'll look at it and go from there. But it wasn't a targeting aspect as far as head to head, but it was definitely an unsportsmanlike intent to hurt illegal hit.
So with that, how is he feeling? I know he came back
He
in the
is
game, but
like he's been in a car wreck. He's really, really sore and beat up. Wasn't able to practice today, so hopefully he'll be able to play.
Coach, from a coaching perspective, how do you coach being a closer?
A closer, you just keep working at it, keep going, and eventually different things happen. You make a play here or there, you know. You get a call here or there, and things happen. You just keep playing. You just keep playing, and I definitely believe our guys are playing and playing and playing, and things bounce your way at times, and then you kind of starts mushrooming, so to speak.
You guys had 190 yards rushing. You had 3 big plays called back. Phillip had 1 called back. Schneid and Montez, I think. Is that rushing game coming around?
Yeah, it is. Our rushing game's coming around. We've felt like we needed to be able to rush the ball better and do some different things to help us rush the ball better. So we added a couple of new wrinkles that helped us, so I was pleased with that. And you're right. We could have had, I don't know, 60. Yeah, at least 60 more yards rushing on that situation. But you can't do the certain things they called them, and that's what happens.
Thanks.